Bryan Heathman is the president of Made for Success, a publisher specializing in business and life skill content from leading experts and authors in the field. Bryan is also author of Conversion Marketing, published by Audio Inc. As a featured speaker at associations such as the American Marketing Association and the National Speakers Association, Bryan has had the opportunity to work with literally hundreds of successful speakers and authors from around the world. Bryan holds a degree in economics with minors in marketing and music. Now, here's Bryan Heathman.
Hi, my name is Bryan Heathman, and I'm the publisher of Made for Success. And this discussion is around whether to publish or self-publish. That is the question. Over the last 12 months, I've published about 150 titles into the retail landscape, and as such, I have conversations with about 30 authors per month. The Made for Success line of products have generated tens of millions of dollars in product sales over the last 5 years, and I wanted to share some of the things that I've learned in the publishing business with you as you're setting out to publish your book. First off, when you're making decisions to pursue a publishing contract for your book, you're going to be tempted to take a look at one of the large New York publishers, what we call the legacy publishers. These are companies, big companies like Wiley and Simon & Schuster and Random House and St. Martin's Press, and there is a whole lot of prestige that comes with having your book published by one of these large legacy publishers. One of the big benefits that you get from doing a legacy publishing deal is that you have the potential to sell loads of books. They're very good at distribution. And if your goal is to get your book to become a New York Times best-selling book, then going with a legacy publishing deal is something that you need to give some serious consideration to. Given that, why is there all this talk about self-publishing? Well, it's funny because as I was driving to the studio today, I was listening to an interview on the radio with a former CIA operative who just had a successful run with some of the legacy publishers selling thriller novels, and he just turned down a $500,000 advance for his next 2 books because...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?